But at least in something like hosting the Today Show, you are just talking. Once you put these sort of diversity standards to something like mathematics,
Oh, yeah.
that's when things get super squirrely. It's
yeah,
like
they're trying to do that a little bit.
I'm
You
sure they are.
retweeted that thing I wrote about mathematics, and they wanted people to sign an equity, which is another
Yes.
word that they've co-opted. They wanted folks to sign an equity statement and a diversity statement.
And the thing
Well,
is,
explain that. Explain what they're trying to, that you have a commitment to diversity.
Yeah, you have a commitment to diversity and you have a commitment to equity. And so equity does not mean treating people equally. It's not like you have a commitment to equality, which is we should all have a
Sure.
commitment to equality. It's equity is defined differently. It's to make up for past injustices or to make up for some deficiency that has occurred somewhere along the line. So
yeah, affirmative action is an equity movement. It's to treat people differently in order to level the playing field.
yeah. So it's not treating people. It's not treating people equally, and that's the
Yeah.
key thing.
It sounds like it is, but it's not.
It's a word that they've smuggled in.
So
Straight
there's-
out of the literature again.
It's again out of all the stuff comes back to the literature.
So if you look at the word equity in the dictionary, you get one definition. But if you look at the word equity as they're applying it,
yeah, in sociological definitions, it's a very specific thing that means something slightly different from what people assume.
So
it means.
here's the question you should ask somebody. Anytime you hear someone use the word equity, just ask, "Oh, I'm curious. Why didn't you use the word equality? Can you think of would the sentence be the same? Would the meaning be the same? Well, the meaning is not the same. That's why they used equity and not equality.
well, equity is a finance word. That's why it's weird.
Equity is also
Yeah.
a fun. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they don't make up new words, right?
Right, they co-opt.
Yeah, they co-opt. They change, and then they smuggle them. Diversity, inclusion.
Yeah.
That's
And they
another
write
one.
these academic papers, and they come up with these ideas. They start with their conclusion. They push it through. It gets published, and that's just like it's like the academic equivalent of money laundering.
Yes.
Right. So
Yes.
how does money laundering work?
Yes.
You take some money, you got ill-gotten money, you put it through this shell company or this thing or the other thing, and it comes back to you, and now it's had a legal trail that makes it legit, right? Well, here you take some prejudice, you write it down as an academic paper, you publish the thing, it gets the academic standard stamp on it, it's the gold standard of knowledge now, and now this prejudice you started with now looks like legitimate knowledge that
Right.
can go straight in the classroom, it can go straight to
Exactly.
activists or policymakers. It's a real problem.
Yeah, and when
It's
then
really
and-
funny though that you're saying it's like academic money laundering.
It is.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, that's Brett. That's
It's Brett Weinstein said that.
That Brett Weinstein said that, and that's what it is. It comes out the other side as knowledge.
Yeah.
So then they think they have knowledge.